Anything is possible. It started with a dream. Our passion made a difference and built a family.
Hello, how are you today? Got my reindeer ears on today. So, just a bit of fun. Hope you're all ready for Christmas and looking forward to having a good time with some friends and family. So I haven't got a lot to tell you today. Okay, how are you? Don't forget the year-end closeout sales. Now, people who, good morning Rebecca, good morning Kathy, people who shop with me this month go in the draw to win the varied vases and the vase builder punch. So shop before the end of the month and there are lots of great bargains to be had with the year-end closeouts. There's discounted items, there's all sorts of things. So good morning Tina, good morning Wendy. So so don't forget to shop the year-end closeouts. Now I've got something to share with you today, something I got in the mail from Stampin Up that will be available to new demonstrators from the 3rd of January. It's a mini cutter and some DSP, so we'll take a look at that in a minute. And we're going to use the new Honeybee bundle from the 2020 mini catalogue to create a card, and I'm just really casing the catalogue today, Libby style. So I should have turned my star on. Hang on. I've had a huge clean up. There we go. I'll turn my star on. Bit of Christmas. Alright, so I've had a huge clean up and I probably won't be able to find anything, but everything's clean and tidy, and I've got rid of, I don't know, garbage bins full of stuff. You can see all my Christmas projects have gone. I did want to share with you though this card that I received from one of my downline, Helen Isles, who always makes beautiful cards. So I'll share that with you when I turn the camera around. So I think that's about it. So we'll get inky. So just thank you for the hearts. Love the hearts. Going to take my ears off now that you can't see them. Alright, they were a hoot at where I volunteer. They love them. Alright, so this is the card I received from Helen, and with some lovely words inside. I'm just seeing if I can find you on my tablet here. So now we can't use the SHARE word anymore, apparently. So I came up with a new word, assign. So assign it to, hi Karen, how are you? Merry Christmas everybody. Assign it to your other groups and friends. So that's going to be the word we're going to use on my live with Libby's, assign, instead of the SHARE word. Alright, okay, so this is from Helen, and she's used Pretty Peacock and the plaid yeah, you know. Anyway, so it's a lovely card, and she's written inside, so that's nice. Okay, now, before I share with you what we're going to do today, this finally came. My order. Yeah, it is a lovely card. Thanks, Karen. My order got, you know, messed up in the 5th of December orders that Australia Post held on to for don't know what reason. Anyway, so it finally came, and then I got a replacement order on Friday, so it's going back today. So this is the new little mini cutter. Isn't that gorgeous? Just lovely. It's got 4 little rubber stoppers on the bottom, so it'll stop your cutter from slipping. I can't even, I'm pushing back and forth, and it's only just moving. Alright, so it goes to 10.5 centimetres, just over 10.5 centimetres, and it's just nice for card width and straightening up those edges. So that's the mini cutter. And then of course there's the DSP sample pack, which I'll just open and share with you. It's got some really cute papers in it. Look at this one, so cute. Alright, so put that aside for later. Alright, so I'm just going to flip through. Good morning, Diane. Good morning, Rails. I'm not going to show you each piece, but it's a sampler from the catalogue. So they get, you know, all these beautiful, beautiful papers from the catalogue as a sample. So they get, I'll tell you, 48 sheets of 6 by 6 or 15.2 by 15.2 centimetres DSP samples, and I love that one. So that's the mini trimmer and the, good morning, Julie. I hope you got your catalogue. So that's the mini cutter and DSP, only available to new demonstrators when they join from the 3rd of January, and also in that joining special it's $169 still for the kit, and you choose $235 worth of product, plus exclusive to the celebration get all of the following: the new mini paper cutter, which I just showed you, the 6 by 6 DSP sampler, and then you get a choice of any stamp set offered in the current catalogue. Host and SAB sets are excluded. And so I'll throw in some business supplies and free shipping. So you get all of that for $169. I'm glad you got it, Julie. So what a great deal, hey? So join my team. All right, so I can't show you the card in the catalogue, but if you've got the catalogue, it's on page 5, and it's the Honeybee stamp set and detailed bee dies. Now, the card in the catalogue's square. I'm making a rectangular card, yeah, as you do. So yeah, we'll see how things go. So I've actually opened this and taken the backing off. I am so bad. Some stamp sets I get and then they retire and I haven't looked at them. Good morning, Leanne. So anyway, I've got a piece of mint macaron here. Look, I even remembered to get the card insert in the envelope out, so I'll put that to one side. So a piece of mint macaron. And then I'm going to stick down a piece of Whisper White. And I've cut all these with the new paper trimmer. The big one, not the mini one. Which is available only to demonstrators. So if you're a demonstrator and you haven't ordered it, I'd definitely do that. I think it's $47. So you get the mini paper cutter and the trimmer, and the DSP. I think it's $47 for demos. But you'll have to do that before the 3rd of January, because after that, good morning, Judy Kettle. Love to bow. Alright, so the word we're using is assign it to your friends and other groups that you might be in. Judy, I'm not sure what you're saying to me. Alright, so I'm going to take out this stamp that's the beehive, this one here. And I'm going to load it up on a block and ink it up with, I decided to go with some Daffodil Delight today, so I'm using Daffodil Delight, Granny Apple Green and probably Memento. To bow. Love to bow or love to bow? Oh! Yep, having trouble. So if you have trouble opening, oh, sorry about that, opening the ink pads, get your trusty bone folder out. My brain's not working today, no coffee. All right, and just give it a shove like that and it'll open. There we go. All right, so ink up my beehive and stamp down. How's that? All right, so that's our beehive. Then I'm going to close that up again. I'll probably be sorry, but anyway, I'm going to put another piece on top, which I should have done first. Never mind. Hindsight's a great thing, isn't it? Alright, let's see if I can line this up. I'd have to do this again. I know what I'll do. So if I put that on there, put that down there. This is how to fix a mistake. Turn it over without moving anything. Lift this up. Yep, no, I've done it the wrong way around. So I will put this on here. This will work. I'm going to get this to work. I should have cut the beehive out first. So note to self, cut beehive out first. Alright, put the card on top. And this is how I'm going to fix my boo-boo. Okay, so if I cut that out like that, it should be right. Let's hope. So I'll just bring in my big shot. And straighten that up. So when using this bundle, cut the beehive out first, so then you know where to stamp. Don't stamp first. But we'll see if we can fix that. There are new cutting plates available that you should look at purchasing for your die cutting machine. Stampin' Up aren't selling the Big Shot anymore. They are going to come up with a die cutting machine that will work. Now let's see. Can I make that work? Ooh. If I cut a bit more off. Alright, just going to cut a little bit more off the bottom here. Probably half a centimetre maybe. Alright, so there we go, that'll work. Need to cut off a little bit on this side too. We'll go for another. Alright, so there we go, fixed. Alright, so that's part of the card. And then we're going to do some stamping. And on a spare piece of Whisper White, I'm going to put that away first. I need to die cut the beehive, well, the honeycomb, the flowers, the bee, and the other flower. Alright, so they're the dies we need. And then the stamps we need is the bee, which I need to put on a block, and the two flowers. Let me see if I move that down there. Can I put, there we go, so that'll work. That one on there. So I can stamp the two flowers. And we need the sentiment. This one, thinking of you, sweet friend. Alright, put that on the block. Alright, so we've got all those blocked up. And I need to just grab some markers. Hang on, 2 ticks. Alright, so I did this as a video a couple of weeks ago, how to use your markers to colour your images. So I'm going to use Daffodil Delight on the buds of the flowers. And you want to give them a fairly good going over so that you get plenty of ink. Now I usually turn mine around and do them again from the other way, just to make sure I've got all of the image inked up. And then I'm going to use Granny Apple Green, and just use the side of your brush tip, because otherwise you can ruin the tip of the brush, which then ruins your marker. So just be mindful that you use the side and don't be too heavy-handed about it. So just colouring these stems in using Stampin' Up markers in Granny Apple Green and Daffodil Delight. You're all still with me? Should check, shouldn't I? Alright, so what are your favourite colours for doing flowers like this? Do you like the Granny Apple Green and Daffodil Delight combo, or would you choose 2 different colours? So then you just huff on it and stamp down. Beautiful. All right, then I've got my B, which I'm going to stamp in basic black in Memento. I think I need to re-ink my Memento, give it a bit of a twist, so I've got plenty of ink on it. All right, I'll stamp that down here, and the sentiment. Alright, so that's all our stamping done. Now I'm going to bring in my big shot again and cut these out, but first I'm just going to use the bullet tip of my Daffodil Delight and just colour in the stripes here. Might be better with the other end. Alright, just give your B a little bit of time to dry, so the ink doesn't run. I don't know why I'm colouring those bits in, but anyway. Alright, so what do you think so far? I don't think anyone's still with me. I think you've all gone to sleep. All right, just bringing my big shot back in, and we'll do some die cutting. All right, so with the dies, you get both of the flowers to cut out, so we can do them at the same time. Sometimes it's just a fine line as to, you're still there, thanks Rails. Sometimes it's just a fine line as to whether your die sits nicely or not. Isn't it? Anyone got any foolproof tips for adding your dies to your big shot or your die cutting machine? Alright, so maybe I need the other one. I think I need the other one. And then we need, alright, so plate. So if you assign this to friends, family, another group, and you write that in the comments, you get 2 entries into the prize draw today. If you make a comment during the video, you get 1 entry for every comment. So that's 1 entry for commenting, and then 2 more for assigning it to friends, family, another group. So that's 3 if you assign it to somewhere else. I'll work out those little beehivey things later. And you'll go in the draw to win today's card. So that's what's on offer today, is today's card. Alright, now need to do a bit of gluing on here. So Rails, I think you're the only one still here. I think everyone's gone Christmas shopping. Somehow, there we go. Just trying to work out how this fits on. Maybe like that. The one in the picture looks like it's on everywhere. Anyway, what I'm going to do is put some foam adhesive strip on the back of this, and much cooler weather today. I hope it's good for the fireys. Thinking of them over this Christmas season. Be a tough time for some of those families to who've lost everything. Alright, so I need 2 pieces out there. Alright, then I'm going to put a piece along here just to hold that edge up, and I'll use another piece, the top here, and put it away from the edge so it can't be seen. So nobody answered me, what colours do you like to use for flowers? So I used the Granny Apple Green and the Daffodil Delight. Would you have used different colours? Just need to pop these dies away. What happened to my bee? Oh, there it is. Oh, he moved. He didn't cut very well. Might have to do the bee again. Yep, need to do the bee again. Alright, so we'll do this and then we'll do the bee. So I just need to pop these in the packet so I don't lose them. Alright, take the backing off the tear and tape, the foam strips. So I can't use the SHARE word apparently because Facebook penalises people who do that. So I don't know if Facebook can spell. So we're using the word assign. So assign it to other groups, friends, family, people who might be interested. Help me get my name out there. I'd really appreciate that. Alright, so I'm going for this look. Now the trick to using this is not to press it down until you're happy, but I'm pretty happy with that, so press it down. Alright, see, just by adding the foam tape in here and here, you've lifted that up off the card base. Alright, so then we're going to put this on. I've got to do another bee in a minute. And I'm just going to use some liquid glue. Could use, what's it called? Fine tip glue pen. If you just dot the liquid glue on, it works quite well. Alright, I think I've got all that on. And I'm just doing it around the edges. I'll pick up with my tweezers. And just going to pop it down on there like that. And keep it down while we fiddle with the bee. Just going to put a block on it. That'll help it glue down. Alright, now my bee I didn't cut properly, so I'll try again, and I'm just going to get my mini cutter. That's what I'm going to do, get my mini cutter. Have a look at this. So slide my piece of card in to the edge, slide it over. Oh, look at that perfang, beautiful. No, I might go back this way. And slide it down a bit. There's an edge here so you can't put your fingers over and get them sliced off. How's that? Wacko the Dilly-o. Love that. Alright, you got to see it here first. Well, I don't know whether it was first, but anyway, somebody else might have done that. All right, I'm just going to come in and cut down there. Doesn't look very straight. Got to be brave and go out to the post office shortly. All right, that's our sentiment, and I'll put some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back of that. Now, while I've still got the flowers out, it's one flower, two flowers, sentiment. Better stamp this B before I go any further. Did you like that? All right. Well, I'm having fun. I don't know about anybody else. All right, so stamping the B that way, so I'll die cut that in a second. Now, on the card insert, I'm just going to stamp the B, and that's done, and the envelope, because you can't have a naked envelope, can you? All right, marker. So I might just colour these bits up here, and because I'm using the brush tip, I'm just doing it very gently. This is on the envelope, and then this is the card insert. Just didn't let that dry long enough. Never mind. Clean that off a bit. Onto the B that I need to die cut. Okay, so I won't bring the big shot in. I'll go to it. You can have a look at that and give me any feedback, changes that you think need to be made. Okay, Rails, thanks for staying so long. Good luck with your Christmas class. Alright, so I'm just going to die cut this B. Got anybody else still with me? Don't forget, you'll go in the draw to win this card today by commenting and assigning this video to other groups and pages that you're on. Alright, there's our B. And I'm going to just put a couple of dimensionals on the back of the B. Alright, so our hide is down, and I'm going to just put a couple of bits and pieces away for the moment. I'm getting overwhelmed with supplies. Right. So this one is going to go here. So I'm just going to put a bit of liquid glue on the back. And you don't need a lot. Dot, dot, dot is the best way to use your liquid glue. Put that on there. And this one needs a bit of glue up here. Take the backing off. If you haven't got a take your pick tool, that's a great tool to get yourself. So I'm just going to pop the sentiment there, and Mr. B is going over here. Then we just need to pop the insert inside, and we're done. Alright, so there's our card and our envelope, and we've used the Honeybee bundle from the 2020 January to June mini catalogue. So here's the catalogue. If you haven't got a catalogue and you'd like one, private message me with your address and I'd be happy to send you one. So that starts on January 3rd, and the Honeybee bundle will be available from January 3rd, and I'll just tell you it's going to be $72 Australian, and it's a cling mount stamp set with dies, detailed V dies, and the cling mount stamp set. It's got 10 stamps in it and 8 dies. So, oh, thanks, Julie. I thought I was talking to myself. All right. Don't forget, get a take your pick tool if you haven't got one. Does everything from picking things up to sticking things and a whole lot more. So, yeah. So anyway, so that's our card for today, and I'll draw the winner by Friday. Now I won't be back until maybe Tuesday the 7th of January if my granddaughter wants to come on live with me and do some stamping with me. Otherwise it'll be Tuesday the 14th. No, it won't. It'll be Tuesday the 21st because I've got another thing on the 14th. I'll see. Keep an eye on my page for when I have my next live. Subscribe to my page or like my page so that you get... Oh, thanks, Julie, you too. So that you get notifications of when I go live. So January's a bit up and down with school holidays, and I catch up with some friends I taught with for a long time, and we've been friends for about 40 years so or more. So I'm catching up with them in Sydney again. So there's our card for today, and the inside and the envelope. It's a lovely set, lots and lots of possibilities. So stay tuned for more ideas coming soon. All right, have a lovely Christmas, everybody. Stay safe. For those of you in fire-affected areas, my gentle hugs and prayers are coming your way, and for the fireys as well. And yes, I'll see you in the new year. So Merry Christmas. Bye for now.
And doing what we love.